Yeet. That was horrible. But hey, what's up? Wolfpack here with Olaf.
A yeet?
I am no G18, non-spawn. But yeah, we're back with Sound of Drop, episode 8 of Weeb Wednesday.
I think that's right.
I think so. I mean, I don't keep track, but I hope it's right.
Listen, man, it's episode number. Do the thing where you cover your mouth, but they can't actually see
It's episode...
You just go, it's episode... And then you, in post, put in the number. But we don't need to do that because they can't see us. We can just say, it's episode... And there. We just said it.
We just censored it for YouTube. It's too spicy.
It's too spicy. The spicy memes. Which I'm going to have to include in the last episode.
Yeah, right. Alrighty. We can start this.
So, you survived. For once, you made the right choice.
You know what? Shut up.
Alright. Bruh, well then. Have you calmed down a bit?
Yes. Thank you very much, Yoshi-san. Whoa.
Yeah, I'm glad, bruh. And you can call me by my first name. I don't really care about who's older and who's younger. Alright, so you have 3 choices here. You can either call him Hiyoshi-san. Hiyoshi-san. This one's kind of hard to pronounce. It's Hiyoshi-san.
I pick number 3. What is it you know about this aquarium, Hiyoshi-san?
Bruh, I told you could call me by my given name. Come on, man.
That wry grin appears again, but there is nothing I can do.
I imagine that's what noise he makes.
I have some hesitation about actually calling an older guy by his given name. Oh no. And I've only heard his first name once, so I don't really remember it.
Could you imagine if we did like they do in Japan and we call everyone by their family name? Could you imagine going to work and be like, Mr. Gibbs?
Mr. Gibbs!
Nice to see you today.
I would laugh so hard because of Pirates of the Caribbean. Like, so, Mr. Gibbs, is my ship in order?
Is my ship in order?
After that, Hiyoshi-san makes a serious face. I think of him as a light-hearted person, but as his mouth straightens, his face seems very focused.
It's fine. At any rate, there's only one thing I know. This is Manton Aquarium. But it's not Manton Aquarium, bruh.
What? It's not Manton Aquarium?
Something like that. Like, I don't know, I got high before this. Bruh, I don't know the principle or the cause behind it, but this Manton Aquarium is on a distinct time axis. Are you following, bruh? So, from the one you and I visited earlier, Mayu-chan, that's what I think. I can't think of it as anything else.
You're high on acid right now, aren't you?
Yeah.
Different time?
Wait, who's this?
Whether past or present, you can even call it a parallel...
Okay, so Hiyoshi-san says this. Why does...
I don't know. Hiyoshi-san
Whether
adds.
past or present, you could even call it a parallel world, bruh.
Hiyoshi-san adds. Can't understand what he is saying, not in the least.
He's also talking about the unicorn, but I mean, I don't see a unicorn.
How do you know this, Hiyoshi-san?
That is... aliens.
Hiyoshi-san mumbles and snorts. He looks my way and smiles bitterly.
He smiles bitterly.
Smiles bitterly.
Mayu-chan, did you, like, meet any friends or acquaintances from long ago, bruh?
Huh?
On the contrary, you didn't see any staff or other customers, did you, bruh?
His words seemed very enlightened. I couldn't think of a single thing. After all, I had just come from that experience firsthand. However, there was something that bothered me as well. Hiyoshi-san had said long ago. Mari, who hadn't changed since that day. But then, why? I don't get it. That bit about long ago. Therefore, I rejected it. In doing so, I could affirm the fact that I had reunited with Mari.
Is that so, bruh? Seems I said something a bit strange then.
As he looks away and says this, I have no response for him. Staying like that for a moment, Yoshi-san says,
By the way...
and continues speaking. They should not do that, man. I'm going to keep reading his lines.
I know, right? I think what caused the glass of the jellyfish tank to rupture, bruh, was an expansion of gas from something within the tank.
So the gas expanded and ruptured the tank from within.
Yeah, bro, that's what I said. If we're thinking about the cause, right? Since there's no staff in a space-time distortion, that is not strange for the oxygen modulator here to break down. You know what I'm saying?
And it wasn't the work of ghosts?
I'm not saying that.
To my murmuring, he had no answer. As he answered, I'm not saying that.
Even if we have to force ourselves, we should think positively, right? For us to take two, for us to have to come here and there to be fucking goddamn it.
Can we get back to our original time axis or something like it?
Have you seen Steins Gate?
I have not.
Well, I can't help you then. We can get back, definitely.
If it's anything like Clanad, then yes, but no.
Is Clanad a time travel story?
Kinda.
Is it?
Kinda.
Steins Gate is.
Oh.
I have the visual novel for Steins Gate if you want to play that next.
Yeah. For sure. Hayoshi-san asserts decisively, without looking me in the eye. Once again, he starts the next topic with a quick...
By the way, bruh, the girl that was with you, the one who seemed into the occult and stuff, what happened to her, bruh?
You mean Himeno?
Yeah, Himeno-chan. Weren't you two together, bruh?
I inflate my cheeks without thinking about it.
Which cheeks?
When he notices I become embarrassed and look down. Hold on now. I rest my hands on my knees and moving them up and down say...
Is she twerking?
I don't know.
You're pretty easy to read, Mayu-chan. Got into an argument, did you?
It has to... It has nothing to do with you, Hiyoshi-san.
Still, bruh, you do get that there's something foul about this aquarium, right? Mayu-chan, you experienced that yourself.
At his words, a pang of pain surges through my chest. That room with the rotten corpses, the sudden cracking of the tank at the jellyfish booth. When I think that the same accidents could happen to Himeno, I instinctively leap up. I am the savior. Speaking honestly, I have no desire to see Himeno's face, but knowing that the whole aquarium is dangerous, I can't calm down.
Hey, you want to see this graphic? Oh, that's nice.
I love black screens.
I like how that made my computer need to turn on its fan. The computer's like, nah, that's too much black for me, bro.
Too much black screen, man. What ifs? Imagining possibilities alone makes me want to cry.
Wait a second, bruh. Mayu-chan, you must be tired from all that's happened.
Moving quicker than I do, Hiyoshi-san's hands hold me back.
Rape!
I'll go look for Himeno-chan for you. I'm more knowledgeable about this place. You wait here, bruh.
As he says this, Hiyoshi-san gives a thumbs up.
Detective Hiyoshi is on the case.
It was a mystery to me. We had only just met today and had an inconsequential conversation. So I wondered why we had come to rescue me. He was even showing concern for Himeno. He was supposedly a total stranger, so why? Bye. Without hearing my response, he starts walking away from where the jellyfish booth was. His face and profile made me feel very reassured.
Alright, what's our choice here?
Please, Hiyoshi-san, please, top one. Please, Hiyoshi-san. Trusting in his masculine appearance, I bowed deeply. In reality, it was as Hiyoshi-san had said. I had very little stamina to begin with, and now fatigue was building up inside me. Deciding to stay standing up was good, as these heavy legs of mine were proof of. As for things with Himeno, it would be best to talk them through later. If we talk them over in this tense state, we would probably just get into another argument. Hayoshi-san might even serve as our mediator.
Yeah, bruh.
As expected in this gloomy building, he didn't have to walk far before he disappeared. The sound of his gradually fading footsteps had also disappeared. The only thing I could hear nearby was my own breathing. That's why that high roaring scream pierced right through my eardrums.
Oh my.
Yeah! Bruh.
Bruh. It was a scream that seemed to have echoed through every corridor. No, in and out of the whole building. It wasn't just someone shouting, but someone crying out as if splitting apart their throat. Wow, savage. At the sense of an impending danger that voice bore, my own throat began to tighten. That scream.
Bruh! Bruh! Bruh!
Bruh! The voice wasn't merely familiar, it was the voice of Hayoshi-san, who had been right in front of me just 1 minute earlier.
Oh god, fucking the Metal Gear death meme, but with him just saying bruh.
Bruh! Bruh! Bruh!
After that single loud scream, I could no longer hear his voice. Hayoshi-san? He gone. I quickly stand up, running to the source of the scream. Don't do that. This place connects the tube tunnel booth and the souvenir shop. That's where I heard the voice coming from. I run toward the tunnel tank. We have a bad experience with tanks.
Huh? Maya-chan? I told you to wait there for me, bruh.
More importantly, that scream a minute ago. Did something happen? Hayoshi-san is sitting at the entrance of the tunnel tank, not far from the aquarium entrance. At my question, he gives the wishy-washy reply of,
You were happy about me, bruh? I'm so happy, bruh. Nah, it's a somewhat embarrassing story, but it looked like there was a person floating inside the tank, bruh. Under the circumstances, it just surprised me.
a person in the tank, you say?
Oops, my bad.
Well, you just skipped 2 lines.
Hang on. Here you go.
A person in the tank, you say? Speaking of which, Himeno mentioned something like that, but I'm glad. I thought you'd gotten cut. Wait. Okay, I went too far. Himeno mentioned something like that, but I'm glad. I thought you'd gotten caught up in some terrible situation like I had earlier. I was relieved from the bottom of my heart. Following that relief, I became aware of my own fear of being isolated again. Chuckling, Hayoshi-san scratches his head.
Say, Mayu-chan.
What? I never got to hear the rest of what he was going to say. Huh? It all took place in a matter of seconds, leaving me unable to make sense of what had happened. However, I gradually realized what was unfolding before my eyes. Good grief. From Hayoshi-san's neck up, I could see through to the tank. I didn't understand what I was seeing. In other words, his head was no longer where it should have been. Decapitation!
Decapitation!
Having lost a piece of himself so valuable to the human body, he collapsed slowly on the spot. From there, he never moved again. Rip.
How do you know?
Big rips.
Big rips. F in the chat.
Soaking up the blue lighting, his reddish-black blood spread across the floor.
I agree, computer. Whew, that's a fucking picture.
Good grief.
There's your thumbnail.
Yikes.
Hang on, I think I can take a... Let's see, so graphic? And then what's my... Is it this? I don't know, I can take a screenshot in the video editor.
No!
No!
This time, it was my turn to split my vocal cords.
That's a waste of fucking grape juice.
Good night.
I like that they actually draw the gore. Like, Winter's Empty Mask, it'll explain it for like 20 minutes, but you won't see it.
You don't see anything. Why, how had he gotten like this? What could have happened to have him... Wait. What could have happened to have left him in the state?
Well, I mean, obviously he lost his head.
Sweet home Alabama.
What?
Left him in the state. United States.
I think that's a very big stretch.
No. It's not.
Kind of is.
It's really not, though.
Kind of is.
You know what? Hayoshi-san's head tumbles along the ground and catches my eye. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
His eyes are wide.
Bruh, I've been decapitated.
That's great. I just see, like, she's just carrying his head around and you just speaking like, bruh, what happened?
That'd be kind of cool. I mean, this is kind of a supernatural thing going on.
His eyes are wide and his pupils dilated. The grin I had seen hours earlier still spread across his face. There are marks at the nape of his neck, as if his head has been bitten clean off. It was clearly Himeno.
Clearly.
Hayoshi-san!
Fair enough.
I intended to run and leave the dead Hayoshi-san. Whatever left those bite marks was still nearby, but I couldn't do it. Do it. Oh, now we're dead. It's like, no, you're not.
Wait, are we?
I don't know. We'll see. It hurts.
Oh, we are dead.
Oh, how do we
Wait,
die?
what?
What? Bruh. The area below my knees had become pitch black. My boots. Mom.
Whoa.
There is no pain. Only the visualization of pain running through my mind. In spite of losing my legs, I can't actually feel the pain.
That's because you don't have any nerves down there anymore.
I can't feel my legs.
Bubba, you ain't got no legs.
Of course not. That body of mine has lost its legs. I'm watching it from a separate place. This subjective point of view would have been impossible while I was alive. My head was already just like Hayoshi-san's, just rolling around on the floor. The cold temperature of my blood, that was the last thing I felt. Right before I lost consciousness, I saw its unbelievable true form through the wavy mist of my fading vision. With many fangs and a giant body. It was a fish.
Fish!
Come on, man. You died to a fish.
Do we get the bad end screen?
Decapitation 1.
I didn't get an achievement, so apparently I died there too.
Oh, that's amazing.
Bad end.
Bad end.
Oh, look, it's Yoshi-san. Well, F's in the chat for that too.
Why does he look like Chloe from Life is Strange?
Because he kind of looks like Chloe from Life is Strange. Yeah, so you're apparently 1 for 3.
You know what, man? I'm great at decisions.
I am great at decisions, huh?
Yes, definitely. 100%.
So, I'm assuming the choice that screwed us over was not going with him.
It said go alone.
No, so there was please Yoshi-san, which is you go do it, and then wait, I'll go. I think were the options.
We chose please Yoshi-san. So we should make him wait, and then we'll go. Ending list. No.
Objection!
Objection.
Alright, well, I guess that marks the end of this episode.
Yep.
So check out my channel. I've got Weeb Wednesday up on my channel, too.
Olaf the Bard, if you're confused.
Yeah, by now they probably know.
They're in the description.
I mean, like, you're in almost every one of my videos, so...
Yeah.
I actually think there's only one video on my channel that you're not in.
It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
It's beautiful. Oh, yeah.
Honestly, frankly, it's great. It's best ever.
This episode be up, like, 4 or 5 weeks after this, but yeah, more Last of Us. Check that out.
The video goes up and you've completely beat the game, and they're like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? Alright, well, that being said, yeet.
Yeet.